What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. So it's been a while since I made a video on YouTube. It's been a few weeks. Just had a few things to deal with. Um, just been working busy, staying active. I'm just focusing on myself. But I'm trying to get back on YouTube. I'm going to stick to it this time, hopefully. But uh, when I was making these videos, Bitcoin was down. It was around like 109, 110,000. And basically, I was just telling people, it's not financial advice, obviously, but you should be buying because we're not going to see this price again, you know, unless something really big happens, like Black Swan, something like yesterday. What happened yesterday with a major pullback and liquidation, and it's just the market was just overreacting. All these exchanges, Binance, Coinbase, Bybit, they all stopped working. For some reason, all of a sudden, they stopped working all at once, which is ridiculous. I was trying to refresh. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was trying to refresh, see how much I'm down, and I wanted to buy more, but it just wouldn't let me. And I'm looking at CoinMarketCap yesterday, and I just see it keep dropping. Every time I refresh, it just it keeps dropping. Like madness, absolute madness. It happened yesterday. It was just overreaction. There was no need for it. Just total manipulation, absolute manipulation. What happened yesterday? Let me show you. I'm sure you just have seen it by now. But look at this. Look at that candle. You see that? That's the Bitcoin. It's sitting around 111, 112,000. It's going up and down in price. Um, but yeah, I think we will recover at some point. Um, I think we will see it going back up again. But it's going to take some time. But yeah, look at just the big drop yesterday. You know that. See that? It dropped down to 102,000 yesterday, and it was just mental, absolutely mental. There was no need for it, just that, and they just wouldn't allow us to buy. Like, this is a buying opportunity, but these scumbags, these fucking exchanges, they're just robbing bastards. I'm just gonna say it as it is. They just they're just big cartels, and you can't mess with them. Do not mess with these. I don't understand why people still do leverage. Like, just buy spot and hold it. That's all you have to do. There's no need to buy leverage, because yesterday there was 19.5 billion liquidated within 24 hours. 19 billion. This didn't happen during COVID. That didn't happen. There was maybe nearly 2 billion was liquidated um, during FTX, when that exchange, you know what happened with FTX. That didn't happen. Not that this much. Almost 20 billion got liquidated within 24 hours. And yeah, look, so you can see that, yeah, 24 billion within 24 hours, almost 19 billion. It was over that. Like, it was 19 and a half, 16 billion, 16 26 billion long. So people who were long on Bitcoin and mostly Bitcoin and Ethereum got liquidated. And people who were short within the last 24 hours, 2.5 billion got liquidated. That's just mental. And these are the exchanges that wrecked people. You see Bybit at the top. You see it, the longs. And you see Binance after that. All these cartels, these scumbags. They wouldn't allow people to buy. Hyperliquid is up there as well. Yeah, so it's completely unnecessary. There was no need to, first of all, feed these cartels your money, because you cannot win against these cartels. I don't know who's going to be watching this, but if you are one of those people, at this stage, why are you still doing leverage? You're just feeding them free money. Because once they see there are billions in longs, they're going to short the market. So they can take all your billions. And what are you going to do? What's going to happen to these exchanges? Nothing is going to happen. Like are you going to sue them? Okay, even if they get sued, how much are they going to pay? Like Binance, Coinbase, Bybit, how much are they going to pay? Millions? Maybe a billion? Like in total? But how much got liquidated? There's 20 billions. So there's 20 billion got liquidated the last 24 hours. They're still winning. Even if they pay 1 billion in total, if they get sued, they still made so much money. They still made billions. So just buy spot and hodl. That's all you have to do. Like I didn't sell yesterday. I didn't sell shit. I'm just holding. Even though the price is down, which is at a price where it was 12 days ago. So just relax. Bitcoin, it didn't drop that much. Just relax, calm down, breathe. Just buy spot and hold. That's all you have to do. If it drops, don't sell. Just keep holding it. What are they going to do? What are they going to do to you? Like, nothing's going to happen. If you're just doing these steps, you don't need to do leverage. Especially if you don't have money, like if you're brokey. You know? Even if you're not, why would you give them millions? These are, you worked hard for these millions, and now you're just going to give it to them? These exchanges, these cartels? So it's just total manipulation, and people keep falling for it. Like, that's simple as that. You know, just, there's no need. You know, I don't think this happened because of Trump. You know, that tweet from Trump about the tariffs. He's gonna do 100% on China. I just don't like this. He's been saying this the last few months, and he's done this on so many countries all over the world. Like he done these tariffs on Canada, on UK, on Europe, European countries, on Asian countries, so many countries. This didn't happen. Not like this never happened. Yeah, there was a pullback a little bit. Bitcoin went down. Yeah, there was a war going on as well. In Iran and Israel, that war. So all of this caused the Bitcoin to go down a bit. But not like this. Like Solana, it didn't drop the last, like, almost 15%. like actually more than 15. It was 100. It was 20. Let me see it. What's the price now? It's $128 dollars. So yeah, the last 7 days, 20%. Since yesterday, it's around like 30%. XRP, you know, it's down about 10% since yesterday. BNB is holding strong. We know why. We know who's behind BNB. ETH dropped. Sui, all these altcoins. Like all these altcoins got affected by it, but Bitcoin not so much. I'm confident with Bitcoin, and you should be also. Just stay away from leverage, guys. That's all you have to do, and just buy spot. Honestly, that's the best advice I can give you. Obviously this is not a financial advice, but this is a dip. And if you have money and you wanna invest now, I would take advantage of these moments. We've seen this during COVID when the market dipped, but not like this. And we seen what happened. There was a bull market straight after that. With FTX, when the market went down, there was a bull market after that. So this could lead to a bull market, but also just be careful. Don't do leverage. If you have money, save some of it just in case we go down again a little bit. But the way they done it on a Friday, yesterday, and so they can just destroy the market, just cause chaos in the market over the weekend. So everyone's just panicking, panic selling. We have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I think they have a holiday in America. It would be chaos. And then, who knows? Maybe Trump will come out and say something positive with China. Oh yeah, we made a deal. We have a deal now with China. So who knows? Maybe he will do that. If that happens, you watch what's going to happen with the price. It's just going to go parabolic. It's going to go mental. So just prepare for this. If you want to take your risk at your own, this is not financial advice, but this is your own money. Take your own risks. I'm not telling you to buy, but that's what I'm doing. Buy the dips. Solana is $128. XRP to $40. Ethereum 3,800. Dogecoin just 19 cents. So this is just discounts. This is if you want to take advantage and you want to make money, and you have enough money to take some risk, buy some Bitcoin. This is not financial, but because Bitcoin, no matter what happens, it's gonna go back up again. Bitcoin. There's no tariffs on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still holding strong. Yeah, it did drop, but it went back up again. And smart people, they know what they're doing. They done this on purpose. They made billions since last night. 20 billions just got liquidated. Where do you think all that money gone? Some wallets that were tracked. I'm sure who they are. Probably one of Trump's family. A half an hour before Trump broke the news about the tariff situation with China, someone just shorted the market and Bitcoin, and he made 200 million within half an hour. And then he was gone. I mean, the only way we can see it, because it was on Hyperliquid, It's an open source exchange. It's not like Binance. It's not like Coinbase. So who knows what these exchanges, like who's using them and how much these people that are the insiders, they have made last night by shorting the market. You know, Trump is a businessman. Trump knows what he's doing. You know, his son, he knows what he's doing. And his other, Baron and Eric, I think, they know what they're doing. You know, they're not stupid. One tweet, this is, obviously, this is all, you know, I think this is pure manipulation, but I think that Trump has something to do with it. These exchanges, they have something to do with it also. So they all work together. That's what I think. It's a conspiracy. That's how I see it. All these people, they all work together. They're all in it to make money. So they don't give a shit about you, about me, about anyone else. So you need to be smart with your money. That's all you have to do. Be smart. Don't do leverage. Buy spot. Hold it. Put it into a cold wallet. And forget about it. If you done that last year with Bitcoin, last year Bitcoin was around $60,000. So if you'd done that last year, you'd have doubled the price. And the Bitcoin went up to 100 and then dropped back again. They pulled it back so people panic sell. All you have to do is just buy and hold it, guys. Don't do leverage. Because you will lose your money. This is a casino. And you cannot win against these fucking cabals. These institutions, these governments, the BlackRocks, all of them, they all work together. They know how to manipulate the market. I made a video, I think 2 months ago, maybe, a few weeks ago, saying how dangerous it is that all these big institutions like BlackRock, they're taking over Bitcoin, and how that is going to be awful for us because they will manipulate the market. You know, I made that video, go watch it. I said if these institutions, they own around 7% of Bitcoin total supply. So imagine if they continue to do this, they buy more as they do these pullbacks, and they buy more. They continue to scare people to sell their Bitcoin, and they just continue to buy more, and they will never sell. These people will never sell. So just imagine how they manipulate the market and how bad it's gonna get in the future by just manipulating the market. You know, causing chaos, leading to people that just selling their Bitcoin and their crypto, and just, yeah, I think it's not good for us that these institutions, they're buying these Bitcoin. As good as it is short term, because it's leading to Bitcoin, going up in price, and you can make money as these ETFs, are buying Bitcoin, Ethereum. But short term, yeah, but long term, I think it's not good for us, because these will manipulate the market. This is what happened yesterday. I'm sure they made good money out of it. These exchanges, they made so much money out of it. So yeah, we'll just see what happens over the weekend. Today is a Saturday. I'm working. I'm just watching the charts. Yeah, stay hustling. Stay, stay positive. If you lost money, you can always make it back. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just put your money, where you think it's gonna hold and increase, and which is Bitcoin in my opinion. And yeah, just be smart. Do your own research, And none of this is a financial advice. Just here to give my thoughts about what's happening with the market, and yeah, hopefully I'll continue to make these videos. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. Yeah, I thought I'd take a break from it, and then I'll get back to it. But yeah, just guys, don't worry about it. Don't do leverage. That's one tip I can give you today. Just buy a spot and hold it. That's all you need to do. Even if you have money, even if you're a millionaire, just buy and hold. If you don't want to, if you just trade, if you have to. If you want to trade, just buy Bitcoin. If you want to trade it, like you see it, like every day it's going up. Like it was like 109,000, 110, 115. You can buy 109, sell at 112s, and just wait for it to go down a bit. You buy at 110 again, and you sell at 112. You're making 2K, 1K a day. That's if you do that. If you have enough money to buy Bitcoin, if you do that every single day, you're making 30K a month with just 1,000 a day. 30K. That's a lot of money. Like that's not everyone's gonna make that money. Just by buying Bitcoin, holding it, and buying and selling. Just wait for it to go down a bit. Even if you make 500 a day, it's still a lot of money. Anyways, I'll make a video on that. That's what I'm doing on the side. But yeah, stay tuned for the next one. Stay positive. Take some, these we're all learning as we go, but never do leverage. And yeah, just hopefully this video was helpful to some of you. Just like the video, guys. Please subscribe if you think this video is helpful, and I'll continue to make these videos again. See you next time.